Hello everyone, back tuning into Weekend Forecast. It's today's second video. We've already done the December month-head forecast, and you can find that on the month-head forecast page, and you can get to it via the button here on the homepage that will take you to the December month-head forecast. Essentially, we're looking at a month of two halves, been quite mild in the first half, maybe a bit colder in the second half, but find out more by having a look at the December month-head forecast. This is Weekend Forecast, and we're going to be having a detailed look at weather weekend. Going to be turning a lot milder through the coming weeks. So if you've been a bit fed up with the frost and the cold feel over the past couple of weeks, it's on its way out by middle of the week. It's going to be very mild, back to perhaps a little bit of a taste of what we had in December last year. Although, unlike last year, I don't think it's going to last the whole of the month through. So we won't be looking at a new December Central England temperature record or a new December UK record. I think it'll only last a few days, and then we'll probably start to see it becoming cooler again. But certainly it is going to be turning a lot milder this week, and I'll have the detail for you on that in a moment. Later on today, we'll have a 6-month look ahead with the Kansas City model, so come back for that this evening, probably around 7 o'clock. Before I get on with the weekend forecast, just say about the ads. There's links to articles on all the pages. Have a browse through widgets and click through the links. If there's any articles that you're interested in, you're going to be having us to pay for the website, and thanks very much for doing that. The Christmas shop is still open, so if you've got any Christmas shopping to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, all you have to do is click the green button. That takes you to our Christmas shop page, and then from there, click through the Amazon banners. That's the key to it all. You go from Gareth Office to Amazon, where you do your Christmas shopping as normal. You don't need to do anything else differently. Just purely the fact that you've gone from Gareth Office to Amazon, that means we get a review fee on the things that you are buying. And a big thank you to everybody for doing that. You've still got plenty of time to get the Christmas presents out to you. Amazon are quite quick with the postage, but I won't leave it too much longer because we are getting on now. It's I think it's 3 weeks today, Christmas Eve. So we are getting on, but you've still got time to get your Christmas shopping out to you if you'd like to do that. And thanks very much to everybody for doing that. The websites we're using for the weekend forecast coming from weatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. You can find a link to both websites on the links page. This is radar picture then, and I've got two areas of precipitation really. One in the west, that's a cold front that came across the country last time and brought some showery bursts of rain. That's now really through the Irish Sea and not really doing too much, bringing some damp weather to Northern Ireland. And they've got a few showers running down the east coast. They're pretty light and insignificant. But elsewhere, actually, there is a lot of dry weather today. Here's the Stockton pressure chart today. High pressure is still in control, as it has been through the past few weeks, really. So we're looking at more very dry weather. A few showers down the east coast, that band of showery rain in the west. And we're probably going to bring more in way of brighter skies and sunny spells in from the east. The air is turning drier from off the continent today, so the clouds should break up, especially in the east, to reveal some sunshine. Temperatures today will be a bit on the cold side again, really, ranging from around 3 to 7 Celsius, nothing to write home about. And with clear skies tonight, it's going to get quite cold, actually. We're still under high pressure, so you're going to find light winds, clear skies combining to allow widespread frost to develop. Temperature could get really very cold indeed in the Scottish Glens, probably going down to -7. Elsewhere, more like -2, -3, and in towns and cities, probably no more than around freezing to -1. So not too cold in towns and cities, but in rural areas and up in the north will be quite a cold night. The far southwest probably staying frost-free, because here we have a bit of a strengthening southeasterly breeze, and that'll be even more evident as we go through into Sunday, becoming quite windy down in the far southwest. That's going to make it feel cold, that southeasterly wind. Elsewhere, though, we'll have another dry day with sunny spells and light winds. After that frosty start, temperatures will struggle up again to around 3 to 7 Celsius. Again, quite a cold feeling day, really, especially up in the north where that frost is more severe overnight, of course. One more cold day into Monday with the ridge of high pressure just about clinging on, but all of this low pressure in the Atlantic is starting to hint at a change in the weather pattern. We'll start off on Monday with another widespread frost, but good sunny spells will be coming through. Most places will stay dry with further sunny spells, but in the west it will turn a little bit cloudier, I think, especially across Ireland, Wales and southwestern England. Something quite dull there on Monday afternoon. just heralding that change coming up later in the week. Temperatures on Monday will still be quite cold at around 3 to 7 Celsius, but in the very far southwest, as we begin to pull the air up more from the Atlantic, places like Cornwall could see temperature going up to around 10 degrees. Again, that heralds what is ahead. And then the real change takes place on Tuesday as the high pressure begins to recede in Central Europe. Low pressure starting to gather out to west, and the winds are turning into the southwest coming in off the Atlantic. I think we'll still have a frost on Tuesday morning through Scotland and northeastern parts of England, but out in the south and the west, probably not much in way of frost, because I think we'll have more in way of cloud. And this cloud will spread north and eastwards through the day, maybe producing a few spots of rain, but later on, another weather system will bring stronger winds and more general outbreaks of rain in towards Ireland and western fringes of the UK. Temperatures in the northeast still quite cold on Tuesday at around 5, 6, 7 degrees, but in the south and west it will be turning milder, with temperatures by the end of the day reaching 10 or maybe even 12 degrees in the far southwest of the country. 12 degrees is 54 Fahrenheit. And then cloud and shower rain will spread across the country on Tuesday night, leaving us with very mild southwesterly winds through into Wednesday. A complete change in the air mass on Wednesday. So we're going to be looking at a cloudy day. There'll be showery bursts of rain coming and going. I don't think it'll amount to too much in the southwest, but some of the rain could be on the heaviest side of parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England and Wales, possibly down into the southwest of England too. A few heavier pulses of rain there. Elsewhere, generally just quite light, patchy and drizzly rain. And a lot of cloud on Wednesday as well. And the main thing you'll notice is the change in the temperature, because it really is going to be getting, those temperatures really are going to be getting a boost. Will be somewhere between around, say, 10 and 15 Celsius on Wednesday. That's 50 to 59 Fahrenheit. Much milder compared to anything we've had over the past few weeks. In fact, feeling quite warm, I would suggest, in the southeast. The rain might pep up a little bit on Wednesday night to give quite a wet start in the south on Thursday. That will go quite quickly, and then we build this little bit of a transient ridge across the country through Thursday. So we're looking at a very nice day on Thursday, actually. There'll be good sunny spells coming through once we get rid of any early rain in the south. And it's still very mild with the air, so temperatures will again be ranging from around, say, 9 to 14 Celsius. Ever so slightly down, but still very mild. And in the sunshine, it might feel like there's a little bit of a taste of spring in the air, can you believe, despite the fact it's only the 8th of December. And then another weather system begins to move in from the west as we go through into Friday. We expect exceptionally mild nights as well through this middle and latter stage of the week. Certainly no worries with frost from midweek onwards. A dry start to Friday in the east with sunny spells, but cloud and rain in the west will gradually spread across the country. Again, I think much of that rain is going to be light in the south and east, but it will be a bit heavier in the north and west. Temperature still very mild at around 8 to 13 Celsius. And then we go through into next weekend, and we possibly bring more vigorous areas of low pressure in off the Atlantic through Saturday and Sunday. So I think the rain bands might get heavier over the weekend. Also expect the winds to start to pick up. There's quite tight back ice bars here, possibly enough to give gale force winds in the far northwest of the country. And I think the air will start to turn a bit colder as well, starting to edge back down closer to the early December average as opposed to the very mild temperatures that we've got coming up later this week. Finally, have a look at the charts on the weather outlook. So a lot of dry weather today, increasing amounts of sunshine moving in from the east, but it is cold. A widespread frost tonight will lead to a nice day tomorrow with sunny spells and variable cloud. Again, it will feel quite cold, but cold feel stays with us into Monday as well, with more frost on Monday morning. But then that's the end of it, because we go through into Tuesday. Temperatures will start to turn milder, with rain beginning to arrive in the west later on in the day. And then through into Wednesday, we'll have cloud and showery bursts of rain across the country, most within the north and west, very little rain in the southeast. Temperatures will get a huge boost. It's going to feel very mild indeed by Wednesday. Thursday, another very mild day, mostly dry after early rain in the south, and there's some sunny spells going through as well. And then Friday we'll find more rain coming across the country. Temperatures still looking very mild. That sets us up for a more unsettled weekend, and the rain bands might get a bit heavier over the weekend. The winds get stronger and the temperatures probably start to drop back closer to the early December average. So in summary, we're starting cold. There'll be night frosts continuing over the weekend and the start of next week, but from Tuesday onwards it's all change. A big change takes place as it turns very mild from the west. There'll still be some showery rain in the north and west through the middle latter stages of the week, but the southeast tending to get a lot of dry weather actually, and just the temperatures really start to pick up into very mild levels from midweek through to the end of the week, and then next weekend probably a bit cooler and becoming more vigorous with the low pressure, so stronger winds and heavier bands of rain next weekend potentially. Right, come back later on for the 6 month look ahead with the Canon 6 model. That's just for fun, and don't forget to check out the December month ahead broadcast if you'd like to do that. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.